Quick update on Solana. This was last video. It was posted, I think, like 4 days ago. I was looking for an ABC to run out to complete our correction before further upside. This is where we're at now. You can see the 5 waves did not play out as my primary count, so we have to adjust what we think is happening now based on the previous action we've created over the last couple days. This is what I have come up with. Now quickly on the daily, just if you haven't watched the video yet, I have this as a 3-wave ABC looking to complete down here before another 5 waves or 3 waves. So either a larger A, B, C or W, X, Y. The only difference is we get 3 waves in this wave rather than 5. Now a couple adjustments I'm making here just to show you. I also had this as a 1-2-1-2 potential, but we've already broken through the 618, which again doesn't mean it can't happen. It's just less probable. So I'm taking this out of my primary as a 1-2-1-2 because of that, and I lean more towards this 3-wave correction rather than the impulse scenario. So with this 3-wave, looking for 3 waves to correct this move at between the 382 and the 618, most probable areas between the 50 and the 618. Put that in red. And we can go all the way as low as the 786 down here at 1077 on log scale and 1316 on linear, sticking with log currently. Another indication, I think this wave might get extended out a little bit. I'd expect if this is the move here, where we're getting a 3, 3, and then 3 or 5 to the upside, I'd expect this to at least take 33% in time of this original wave. That's the guideline I use. I'd expect to take at least 33% at minimum, usually between 618 and 1-to-1 over in this area. So based on the previous price action, which I'm going to show you, I'm actually expecting a 3-wave move here up and then another 3 or 5 wave move down between the 50 and the 618 before we get further upside, looking like this, something like this, before our next move to the upside. Currently targeting between the 50 and the 618 of this down wave, which is at 2360 and 2538 in log scale, and on linear scale 2473 and 2648. Going down to the micro, this is what I wanted to show you. So originally had this as a 1, 2, looking for a 3rd down here for 5 to complete. Didn't get that, but we did hit some pretty relevant targets here. So we had a 3-wave W, X wave up, and then we had a double zigzag ABC, ABC to complete for a WXY. This is why I always argue to pay attention to 3-wave patterns rather than 5, because we get so many WXYs in crypto, way more than any other markets. So for our first W zigzag here, we got between the 382 and the 50. We then extended out. This is our move right here in yellow on log scale, which we came to the 1-to-1 of our WXY there at 1798. We just popped through that. Our next targets were 1.236 and 1.382 were our expectations. But this second ABC, we just ticked through the 1-to-1 as well. So everything's lining up for this to actually be somewhat complete in this area, just for some relief to the upside. So what I have this as is a larger A wave or W coming up here between the 50 and the 618, and then coming down for our next C wave afterwards because of that. Now zooming in closer here off this last pivot, we got a 3-wave move up. We then got a sideways channel, which is very high probability that we're going to get another wave up. As you can see, a completely sideways ABC took a long time. So looking for another leg up connecting between like so. So my expectations now is we either have a flat where we get an A, B looking for 5 waves up to 2406 on log scale and coming up shy on linear. So we'll stick to the log scale targets just based on this pattern and where we need to hit between the 50 and the 618 of this down move. Again, really trying not to overcomplicate things, but really need you guys to understand this concept. So alternatively, our targets for WXY, which is where we just get a 3, 3, 3, are the 1-to-1 at 2069, as high as the 1.382 at 2157. That's why I have this as WXY. And all that would do, if we only got that target to begin with, is make us another larger A, B, C, still expecting to hit those targets between the 50 and the 618. So we either do it here or we extend out a little bit here. Again, using my time, I would expect it to at least take 0.33 of this down wave, extend it off. So looks like at least beginning of October we'd want this C wave to extend to, which would start to look a little bit funny. So I lean towards that we're getting this A, B, C, where we just get a 3-wave move here first, come back down to 5618 and then extend up, in which case this would get pushed out further into October, something like this. That's going to be my primary currently. Put that in red, and we'll put this one in red so you can see the difference. We either get an ABC up now, or we get a ABC up extended out. 3, 3, 3, 3 waves back, 5 up, and then downside, or these get extended out at least to the 33%, which is the minimum requirement for me. Right here, and then further downside. So zooming in even closer, where does that take us? We haven't broken this previous resistance yet, so I'm a little bit weary about getting into a trade at the moment. If this pans out, I would expect this wave to at least get to 2069, and all that is a, again, the A wave here, correction back. This is the area I'd be interested in, because then we've broken our channel to the downside and we can expect that move afterwards up to this area. So this is the trade setup I'll be waiting for. I'm not going to scalp this. There's a lot of options to trade right now, and this one's not quite as clear as the others. But once we do get that trade set up, I will be looking for something like this, a nice little 2.5, 3-to-1 move. But as of right now, not expecting any further downside, looking for this to move to the upside correctively. If you guys want updates on this, I'm going to update it pretty regularly because I won't want to miss this trade. I'm going to set an alert here near the top and back here near the low so I won't miss it. And I'll be doing these quick 5-10 minute updates, showing you the exact trade setups I'm taking. This isn't financial advice. I just give you guys what I am doing. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.